that pick, and now we'll see it with some more team fight. I actually really like it here. I think it pairs very nicely with the Queen of Pain. I think it was TFT that we saw play 3 hero stun. It's an okay radius if they really clump up, but
the battle begins. Worthy tribute.
well, Trent, I might have caster cursed poor Smart. Yep. 12 of level 1 Kraken Shell. So you get a little value out of it if you feel like you're going to be XP locked and you have to go for that second point in anchor. But still very atypical, all things considered. Not value, Trent. The bird stunned again. The deer comes in. It's Phoenix on bear action, and this time the bear wins. Now back to the mid lane. Naga Siren gets brought down. EGM finished off by the Razor. So 2 kills come out for Kinguin, showing some momentum now in this laning phase. I guess the top, the only lane that's really going well for the Dire, with McKay at level 6. Yeah, the Veil can be good, though. I think against a hero like PA, and even Queen of Pain, if you can lock him down at all, that first is nuts. Now Nisha getting initiated on in the mid lane, but the counter initiation is there, and Zania will fall first, and Loda not able to finish off the Razor. Now he's going to make it back to his own tier 1. Pays a big price for it, though, and Kinguin, again, come out on top. Oh, Boxy's dead again. Cursed Crown. It's good, baby. It's good.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
EGM probably not going to be able to find this kill, though. Nisha still with enough HP to scare him back. A melee hero or something. Tide doesn't really shut down a ranged core, so... Well, sort of, but so can the Lone Druid, and they're getting pretty much the same amount of space. They're killing the Phoenix over and over. Up top, they will use the Sonic Wave on Pato, so he falls, but hasn't really died all that much, and they might even get a counter kill for this. EGM will make it through the Bramble Maze, and on the other side, Quap stunned up by Willow, but not enough follow-up damage to find a kill. Catsoar now maybe in some trouble. Shadow Realm. Quap blinks in, actually, and we'll get the kill. That's a double now on Mickey. Now, Trent, I will agree with you. Things starting to look a little bit less good as El Lasash also level 1. Yeah. You need at least like 2 or 3 now to be able to jungle. And even then, it's like very punishable. The talent helped. But still, I'm not a fan of that item. I'm a hater, dog. I'm surprised. Well, you're greedy. I know the way you play. Yeah, I see why you like the Iron Talon. EGM. He's going to fall down bottom, I think. Shadow Realm, not quite enough damage. Catsoar wants to finish this. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Boxy, hit by the Brambler. The Bear actually going back in for more, and Boxy could be in some trouble. EGM does end up going down, and now the Nova. It finds a kill, but Boxy does pay with his life. Now, Insania, blocked by El Lasash. Yeah, I guess that's true. Relatively good for the Phoenix. Roll in. It's only a level 5 Tusk. No punch. EGM wants to punish this with the Ensnare. Now the Kinetic Field. Riptide up in 5. El Lasash will not survive, but Disruptor gets brought down by the Razor. Very chaotic exchange here in the bottom lane. And we'll look at the teamfight recap, but I think it was about a break even. Yeah. Small advantage for Alliance. Oh, they kill Patos up top. Sorry.
Oh, did I just have you muted or something? Probably.
I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
Snowball mid.
Loader. He's getting initiated on, but some teammates nearby. Nice terrorize from the Willow, but Loda, is he going to be able to survive? Some evasion helping out, but he ends up going down. Now Boxy with a laser. Not going to be able to do much, but Quap is here. Kills Nisha and Katsor. El Lasash TP's home. Ends up being a 1 for 2. Well, Queen of Pain.
Oh, El Lasash. Oh, no. Oh, is this it?
He's got the Orchid. On the way, rather. El Lasash sent back. Oh! Having a little bit of trouble killing this Tusk. He was that close to getting the deny, but unfortunately falls short. And again, the Quap gets another kill. Bottom lane. Loda stunned up. Katsor giving him the Bedlam. And now Mickey's giving him the right clicks. The Mickler people to keep the current pace that she's at.
But she also doesn't buy like BKB or anything. She has the Yules for a little bit of survivability, mostly up against the Dark Willow, I would reckon. As Insania gets gone on, but the glimpse, well, might not save him actually.
Uh-oh, those darn bramble mazes. I'll tell you what.
He just can't get through them.
Now on the other side, El Lasash falls, but Patos, he drops the Ravage. He says, hey, Loda, look at my tentacles. Well, you just done on the Druid, so recipe.
Queen of Pain found him, though. Hello. They're just chilling next to each other.
There it is. Gets the vision, and he pulls the bear back in. They say, oh, hello, Mr. Bear. And Terrorize actually doesn't really do much. Exotic Deer, however, does survive through it. They know that there's no song, and EGM gets brought down. Insania killed by Patos, and a TP out. So a 2 for 0 as they turn it around. Nicely done.
Okay, he's still running, dude. He's trying. He really wants to hop back in on the deer. And he's got that ward, too. He has the vision. Oh, he's going to get him.
Oh! Dude, he was a beaut. McKay, man. Knowing his limits. Well, what did we say? The Quap has to keep killing people to maintain pace. And boy, has she done that. Now EGM, again, caught by the Cursed Crown. Bedlam. It's just easy. The Gush on top of it. But now Katsor pushed back the glimpse onto Patos. He does not have a Ravage, and this Supernova will connect. Now the big bad Tide getting low, but they don't want to pursue into Nisha's Razor on the low ground. Kinguin starting to back up. Kinetic Field falls short, and the Shards block out the bird. There is an Icarus dive, though.
Earn, and then next would be the Midas. And then he went for something before Atos, did he? Oh, he got the Spirit Vessel, and then he went back for the Atos. We'll see if he fully mimics it.
Shiva's now Boxy's going to get left behind. No Icarus dive that time.
So one problem I see here at this game is that in terms of like trading farm and how ahead the Queen of Pain is, the issue it becomes like the BKB. Now this is a great grab. She goes way down, finds Katsor right by the tower farming where he thinks he's safe, and he's going to easily get this kill. See ya. But bye. So if you like keep spamming B, it can cause issues if that's your quick buy button. Bottom lane.
El Lasash taking some hurt. The Willow not going to be able to save him, and McKay bringing it back. Now Katsor glimpse. It's looking like it's going to be a twofer unless they can get off the Ravage Terrorize. No. McKay with a superior ult, and it's a Ravage down. EGM on the run, burning from the bear. But he's going to pop the Song of the Siren. He walks away. Now in goes Boxy. It's a very aggressive Supernova. He did get off some Fire Spirits, but it's not going to be enough. The egg will pop. Trying to burn them down with the Sun Ray, but this tier 3 is just taking some damage. They know the power of this bear. He's got to resummon, so they're going to throw this one away in exchange for the tier 3. McKay's BKB used, finds the kill on Patos after a nice ultimate, but Nisha wants some of this action, draining the damage, man's up, and the Succubus has to blink to safety. It's not over yet, though. Static Storm, Kinetic Field, Razor in deep. The PA
egg in 1 second.
Rotated in. They want a little more than this even. Exotic Deer in super deep. They get one of the barracks, but he will get ensnared on the outside. El Lasash being pursued, but Katsor with a big-time Bedlam catches Boxy. Now he gets off the Supernova. It's not enough, and all 5 of Alliance still alive as they jump out onto the Tusk. McKay.
Yeah, but I think he needs to... I'm pretty sure he has to go Battle Fury. I think this game has to go that direction.
It could pay off for sure. They'll use Song of the Siren and catch Katsor. You can see how much... stock they put in killing the Willow, but They get a double. McKay point. He's actually getting pretty close. I think you're right. If they can start to transition this farm priority,
this I don't like
for Loda, I'm into that. Yeah, committing a 5-man smoke for EGM. Not the hero they wanted. In fact, Alliance probably pretty happy about this.
Yeah, no, I'm just not sure. I guess it actually worked out.
When you're not phased. Actually absurd. McGay caught by the Terrorize right into the team. Perfect way to initiate for the Radiant. And if they can catch him like that.
What's her net worth at? Still actually not that high.
And yet it can do so much. He doesn't even have mobility items too. He's playing this very well this game.
Loda's going to have to buy back here, but this is the kind of timing I was worried about, Trent.
Yeah, but no
Loda,
BKB
sorry.
is painful.
Yeah, this Quap's probably going to have to buy back, though. Maybe they feel like they can't hold it anyway. Song of the Siren now from EGM. There's the buyback. They just wanted to bait him in. Into the Supernova from Boxy. BKB used by Nisha. Pato's definitely going to get stunned, but that's it. Follow-up not quite there, and Nisha with the BKB survives through it. The Ravage from Pato sets up nice. Boxy and EGM both down. BKB used by Loda. But I don't know how much it's going to do. The Quap's far out of the base, and McKay will fall. It's a dieback now for him. And this is looking like a successful high ground siege from Kinguin. Loda on the run, back to the well. No BKB for 50 seconds, and no way he'll be able to fight this. Now they are going to move right into Tier 4s. Tier 2 still standing in the top lane. And I think this is likely to be GG. There it is.
Yeah. Hard hole to dig yourself out of at a 22-minute racks. I mean, I thought it did look pretty good from Alliance, but obviously Kinguin were just a little bit too far ahead, and they did not make a lot of missteps this game. Most of their smokes hit a target.
Of a stun from Alliance in these team fights. There will be a few Primal Roars that might get countered immediately.
Yeah, they should just pick another like control element though.
That's like 3 or 4 too. That is kind of impressive. I'm a big Star Trek fan, as you can tell. Here we go. Invasion into the bounties. This is going to be a 3-on-3. Katsor walks right into it. He gets bashed straight away by EGM. I love this choice to pick up the bash first, and it works in their favor. They block him out with the shards, and Mick gets a lot of space early. He can erupt and become this force that just drives the tempo of the game. And even though they have ways to deal with the Primal Roar, he still can be so annoying. And with the Hawk, you have the intel to know when to initiate and when not.
Yeah, if Patos takes advantage of his lane, though, it could go bad for Alliance. Like, if he just keeps farming like this, rotating back, grabbing both bounty runes, coming back in, he could actually end up getting a Radiance this game just from, like, the ridiculous lead that he starts off with.
Insania killed by, it almost looked like Flat Cannon.
Yeah, they might have had that better 3v3, but there doesn't really have anywhere to go to, though. He can't really charge. He can kind of charge gank NP. That might work. It's going to be difficult. He might need a smoke or something, but definitely not bottom on the Abba. That's like so unlikely to work.
Oh my gosh, dude. The charge. They're still going to get Elisash. Maybe no. He's got stick charges. The Maledict fell short. Now Insania dies. EGM goes down also.
See them. And so he's going to start a charge down bomb. Now, mind you, Patos is kind of low. This could work if Loda, if he can play greedy. See if Patos predicts this or not. He did play a little bit back. Oh, he's dead.
Oh, the double bash.
Hold on, he hesitated. All right, you got it.
Nice access. Just a pump fake there, Trent. You know, you got to get in his head.
Yeah, make sure he doesn't zip off to one side or another. Fair enough. I wasn't sure if he'd have it without the debuff, but still able to get the kill.
Still, though, you know he was thinking, fuck, dude, if I miss this.
Top lane, snowball.
Yep, going in. Insania, again, a little too far forward. Connects to the Maledict, but it'll be a 4-on-1 chasing this poor Witch Doctor as Exotic Deer comes up. On the other side of the fight, looks like McKay and EGM. And Exotic Deer now being charged. Spirit Breaker's been showing for most of the game when he's alive, so he might be wise to this. Very far behind the tower, but Boxy on his way in. Actually misses the Whirling Death, does not have Timber Chain, limited capacity to kill, but EGM gets another bash again. Very lucky. That Sprout, not the hero you want to use that against.
Yeah, he had no option, though. But top lane, they're punishing. Every time Spirit Breaker shows somewhere else, they just dive these two.
Yep. McKay falls again, and Insania under tower will
also didn't factor in the Nature's Prophet. I thought that it would go better for the Radiant up top just by the nature of the gyro versus the PL early on, but hasn't really gone that way.
on the way mid as Exotic Deer gets dove.
Oh, the
EGM
blocks.
getting blocked out by the little treants. They may look adorable, but they've got a poisonous touch. And Kinguin get another one up on the scoreboard.
Spirit. Same with Katzor. He's also about to crack it in the mid lane.
Yeah, Loda is pretty scary, though. He really has farmed quite a bit. Almost level 6 now. Doesn't really have too much in the way of items, but 2,500 net worth. It's a pretty happy Beastmaster. Up top, Nisha. Charge under tower from the Beastmaster. This time the curse connects from the Witch Doctor. Stun. Follow-up's not there. McKay not feeling good under the tower with the Venge charging forward. Now Exotic Deer TP's in. They knew it could quickly turn to a 4v3, and again they'll get punished. McKay falls first. Exotic Deer almost goes down, but EGM trying to pursue. One more auto attack, and he finds it. Still a 1-for-2 and an advantage for
Timber Chain now.
Alliance looking for a gank. They'll find Patos. He does not have the ultimate skilled up. This is going to be a little bit tight. He was holding a point. Now he chooses to use it. Charge forward under tower. Venge only level 4. No swap, but drops a stun. And it's just a dead Abaddon. I was doing the math on those skill points. I was like, wait a second. I think he... Well, a noble effort. Smart to hold it. Doesn't work out.
Yeah, Boxy's doing his thing mid though. Ooh, he gets hit with the Nature's Prophet ulti, and man, that thing stings.
Now trees get cut down immediately. Katzor charged. Again, the double bash from EGM sets up the layup there for Boxy. Now rotation from Insania stuns the Deer. They end up with 2 in the mid, a double, as El Lasash now maybe in some trouble. Just ring around the rosy as they dive under the tower. TGM starting to get low. EGM rather. Boxy looking for the Timber Chain, actually misses with the extra damage, but Insania gets the kill, unfortunately paying with his
550 gold. And he's thinking about a medallion, because the hood, I guess, isn't very good. Yeah, that makes sense. So.
It's not a good hood game. No, definitely not. Up top, Loda actually died. Kind of situation. He'll survive. Bottom lane, McKay initiated on now. Exotic Deer starts it off. Call down. Will connect. And actually, McKay survives better than they would have hoped. The stick charges doing a lot of work, and now it's a big reaction. Boxy very low on mana, though. Not sure how much they'll be able to punish this. Abaddon doesn't have the ultimate. Already used the Aphotic Shield. No miscoil for a deny. Gets one more shield, and that might be enough. Or perhaps not. Wow.
Meanwhile, they stayed top. They keep on pushing. Props get TP in, but the Roar is ready.
Exotic Deer just goes right into it.
No respect.
The Alliance are getting a lot of momentum all of a sudden.
Boxy down bottom. He's a little bit low here, but he's a Timbersaw, so be careful.
Katzor, he has a double damage. Ticking down to the urn, and it's going to be a kill. Nisha maybe needs to be a little bit careful, but he has some support. It's EGM that's low. Stun from the Venge will not come in time, and EGM gets a charge across. Ends up costing him his life, but Boxy, again, very low on mana here, doing everything he can, but he might have bit off more than he could chew with this one. Exotic Deer TP's in to join the fray, and Nisha. Yeah. Well, tower exchanging happening here. Alliance come back. They will defend this tier 1. Bottom lane, some heroes coming back for Kinguin. Loda locked down, but now the charge in Insania with a good death ward. Primal Roar comes back the other way, and Katzor will fall first. Exotic Deer TP's in. It's a 3-on-2. EGM does have another strike, but being a little conservative right now. Caught inside of the Sprout, blocked out by the Treants. Nicely done by Exotic Deer. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, swap onto Mickey. This Gyrocopter's all alone. Charge now onto Elisash, and they won't have the damage. Instead, it goes the other way. EGM cleans it up and finds credit for that one.
Really nice choice by him, too, to not Nether Strike. I mean, Nature's Prophet's right next to him, so, yeah, you can't really be too sure what's going to be the best for you. You don't have any sort of vision into that.
Elisash again initiated on right next to the shrine. It gets pinged out. Double damage on Nisha, but the Venge dies to the burst. EGM gets killed in exchange. Now Boxy, relatively low on mana, but might still have enough for a getaway. They don't have a lot of slows. The Sprout not doing a hell of a lot. Walrus Punch Gets him down to about half, but Nisha now needs to be careful, and Boxy can turn and go on the aggressive. Nice Death Ward, Maledict. Nisha likely to die here. He's going to try to TP home, but it's going to be close.
Heals are fine.
Not enough damage. Nice TP. Meanwhile, on the other side, Katsor looking to make it out. Boxy, no interrupt.
About his reactive armor stacks. He's always like aggroing neutrals to himself and just kind of like walking through them. He's trying to keep them prepped up most of the time. Even now when he's walking by this wave, he just has 20 on him.
Insania, bit too far forward on that one. Looks like he was trying to get a couple of wards down, but...
Fresh Diffusal Blade. Boxy's stuck.
Yep, the reveal, no mana. He does have Soul Ring as well as Stick Charges and Arcane Boots, so still might be able to make a getaway here if timed properly. There's the Timber Chain, but
what a
swap back. Beautifully timed. EGM will not be able to save his core, and is forced just to walk away. I think it's going to be Kinguin.
Why do you think it should be Alliance? Because the Gyro versus PL kind of deal?
Yeah, I feel like their team fight is just a little bit better. Like if we see a forced 5v5, their
That's
AoE
true.
damage and initiation should
Actually
be able to
having
win them
stuns
fights.
is kind of cool.
Like they've got
Okay.
Charge and Roar. Katsor taking a lot of damage. Now the cast bouncing around for exactly these reasons. It's just so much lockdown. But I think Kinguin are going for crafty plays. Right? They can split push. They got the Shadow Blade on Prophet. If Kinguin can take those fights, then they can charge up high ground. And I think we'll see Nature's Prophet start to become that high ground sieger, though. In the mid lane, Boxy initiated on. They've got the Spirit Vessel on, rather. Elisash, however, goes down in turn. Nisha gets destroyed. Alliance flexing their muscles is now Katsor caught by the Nether Strike. Follow-up damage from Boxy, and there is nowhere for this Tusk to go. That Urn doing some work. I thought the Spirit Vessel on the Timber might actually be enough to kill him. So did Kinguin. They thought it was a good initiation, but ends up being a 3-for-0 the other way in a huge swing. Exotic Deer now, I think, likely to fall if they have detection. Doesn't seem like they do.
The dust is on Boxy, it looks like. Oh, they have a Sentry.
Ward. Okay, they had some, but in kind of an awkward spot, and it's a bit too far back.
Yeah, but he chased him down.
Oh, they did find him. Okay, EGM got it. Looking at Elisash, thinking they might dive there. A big string of kills for Alliance, though. Mickey now stunned under the tower. PL's here. The swap back, but Curse. It's been used. Mickey on the run. Death Ward doing some damage to Nietzsche, but it might not be enough. Reinforcements for Kinguin are here. Mickey falls, and the rest trying to make the retreat. Insania moving to the tree line with the Diffusal, doing some pretty serious damage. EGM looking to charge out, but also gets stunned. Walrus Punch will lock him down, and he falls. Insania in the tree line follows suit, and just like
By that. Really nice play.
5-hero smoke from Alliance, or 4-hero rather, kind of baiting with Mickey in the mid. Patos again, front line, still has the ultimate. Homing missile queued up on him, but it's the Tusk that they're really focused on. Snowball will buy him some time. Patos again with the Blade Mail, able to use the borrowed time, but no more incoming damage. And they bring down the Tusk. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Prophet pushing it out. Already taking that tier 2 tower, and up top, Nisha making the most. So the old classic, hey, they're grouped up as 5. Let's use this space while we sacrifice these towers. Now the Necro Book used, though, and Alliance are ready to go high ground.
Yep, they gotta go, 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 go. But that's what Interbeast is for. They're Aphotic shielding, trying to push this back. Pretty much the best tool they have. Yes, is a tier 2 top. Yes, is a Nature's Prophet bottom. And ooh, EGM's going for the risky play here. Is it gonna work out for him? Does he have the dust? He does. Can he stop Exotic Deer from coming back?
Well, fight back in the base. Looks like they kill Elisash right away. Patos also goes down. They've gotten to tier 3. Now buyback used by the Venge. Perhaps looking to stall a bit more. Snowball out. The Tusk might regret this.
EGM's so good.
Cats are able to make it out. Meanwhile, on the other end, Exotic Gear, he's gotten to tier 3 himself. Insania with a good Death Ward this time. They will kill the Prophet, but he's focused on Barracks. He wants the melee, but the creeps are dying. Now back the other way. Loda low on mana. Ice Shards fall short. PL. Oh, the Spirit Lance is not enough. And the creeps will not be able to finish off the melee. EGM using charge as just an AoE creep clear. Pretty next level.
Is a sneaky guy.
You don't often expect the enemy Spirit Breaker to cancel his charge, but in the mid lane, he's going to get punished. Speak the old devil there. Enter death mode, baby. He's dead.
Got him.
Other way now. No Spirit Breaker for 40. It's a quick pick, and they've got a lot of sieging power. This tier 2 in the mid lane going to fall quick. On the other side, Loda now taking a lot of damage. Stun onto Katsor, but a defensive swap back. Stun forward. Alliance might actually take this fight as Boxy comes in. Katsor and Patos taking a lot of damage as Mickey comes in the back line. Now breaking up into a very scattered fight. Elisash getting chased down by Boxy. Katsor falls, but all the while Exotic Deer going for barracks. He finishes, or forces a glyph rather, will be able to finish this melee barracks. It looks like the creeps are just too much as Loda desperately tries to finish them off. They lose the Venge. Exotic Deer makes it out, and now up top, and he's not that far off Nullifier. He's starting to become a bit of a problem.
Yeah,
no glyph on either side. The Prophet continuing to split push, though. He doesn't want to fight. It is also a 4v4 right now, despite the double damage on Loda. Spirit Breaker is not quite in the action. He's now charging in, and it looks like that target will be the tusk of Katsor. Now starting to be repelled. Mickey getting low. They're jumping out of the base. It's a good death ward from Insania, and he's staying alive. He's also healing his team. They've lost 2. They get the kill on Mickey. Patos also regenerating to full from the borrowed time, but Loda with that double damage rune. Still some duration left, and they are doing big damage. Buyback now from the Tusk. They might try to find this kill on Boxy, and even more. Nisha jumps forward, catches Insania, but they need detection, and they don't have it. If he stayed nearby, the Aphotic Shield would have finished him off, but this Witch Doctor surviving with the Shadow Amulet. They know he's there. They can't do anything about it.
Man, I was wondering how the Gyro got so low, but it was the Blade Mail from the Abaddon actually did 465 damage. By the way, do you know you can click on dead heroes and look at their death summary now thanks to Dota Plus?
Now the charge mid. Onto the Abaddon. Has borrowed time, of course. Looking for a Radiant. Pato's pretty tanky. This, again, is not the ideal target. And they're going to return at least a little bit of damage. He's got the Mistcoil now to help himself out. Nice shards. And Patos will go down, but it's all 5 of them.
Blink.
And Abaddon has his ultimate in 3. He can buy back here.
They need to Blink Roar the PL. It's like their only hope. But he's obviously a very shifty target with the Blink Dagger and with the Butterfly. There's the swap,
there's
though.
the swap. EGM gets obliterated. They pop him just like that. The buyback from the Abaddon. Patos wants to charge into the front line, and he shall. BKB used by Mickey a little bit early, and it's about to expire. EGM has also bought back. Insania goes down. It's a double for Nisha now, and this PL does not seem to have an answer. Loda also left behind. It's a triple, in fact.
Exotic Deer
starting to run out of mana. Ultra kill for this battle, or butterflied PL. And just like that, Kinguin claimed the lead.
And Exotic Deer took them in trouble. They were not in trouble. They were distinctly planning to win. And it looks like they're going to 2-0 this one. They're going to force a bunch of buybacks here. This is the last hurrah for Alliance.
5K net worth jumps up in their favor. And they immediately say, hey guys, you know what? This is Value Town. Let's get the hell out of here. Patos might get left behind. Whoa, the
no
swap.
buyback.
Elisash playing Sacrificial Lamb. They really don't want this Abaddon to die. Because, of course, he already used his buyback. But now the fight way out of the base. Kinguin might feel a little more comfortable taking it. Nisha goes back in, but it's too much damage. Now buybacks coming from Kinguin. Now Mickey uses the flat cannon. Still has a 9-second BKB down to the bottom lane. They might catch the deer. He's been charged. He's been roared. He's already popped a nullifier, but they get him. That's a dieback.
I think they have to go Rapier.
Rapier
it's
Gyro.
Starting to feel like that.
Yeah,
I don't even know if you can go for the
and just go all damage. I'm kind of with you. They'll lose Insania again. A little far forward in the mid lane. Rocket.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
He's just
Fucking PL, dude. Look at this shit. They're just illusions.
Oh, well, they're also killing Timber.
They killed Timber. But, like, it's keeping the entire creep wave back. And he's got so much evasion, and now with Heart, they just don't die. Mickey, a little too far forward. Pops the BKB. Has to force staff back.
Boxy missing. Big part of their creep clear. Forced into the Yules, the Lotus, and the Solar Crest. Hard game for him. Can't really afford the extra damage of the Aghanims, and he couldn't go Bloodstone.
Loda swapped back, and this could be the end of the Beastmaster. At least gets off the Primal Roar before he dies, but it's not going to be enough. Patos uses the borrowed time. Mickey has to play more defensive here, heading back to the well as EGM is just charging illusions. Glyph by Alliance, but 2 down without buyback.
He's got that Rapier, so they're trying.
Okay, Mickey does have some damage, but it's still likely to be Megas. Getting low, but pops the BKB, has some lifesteal now. It's a great pickup on that Morbid Mask. Can he clean this up? The damage just seems overwhelming. Without the MKB, the evasion still mitigates so much of his DPS. The Megas have come out, and I think Kinguin might just retreat instead of trying to force this in. And of course, Alliance can hold with that Rapier, but it's a fake back. EGM gets interrupted by the Snowball. Beautifully done by Kinguin. Boxy obliterated by the Bloodthorn. Now called down from Mickey, doing what damage he can. Nice use of the Glimmer Cape. It keeps him alive, but still having so much trouble killing this PL as EGM finally dies. 3 in the grave once more. No buybacks. Kinguin moments away from victory.
Yeah, that's a fight where they go in with McKay not having the flat cannon. So it just came back up now. Of course, recently nerfed to try and slow down Gyro. 40-second cooldown.
Yeah, nice Sprout too, just locking him in place. Now they swap him in. Mickey dies and the Rapier falls. They even ruin his stats on top of that, Trent. Who picks up the Rapier? Who's going to end with it?
I think Loda.
Oh, it is Loda. Okay. Well, I tried.
Man, that was looking real rough for a second.